King Charles III is the current monarch of the United Kingdom, who ascended to the throne after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in September 2022. He became the oldest heir to the British throne to ascend the throne at the age of 73. Charles III spent much of his life in waiting for his role as monarch and has dedicated himself to many social, environmental, and charitable initiatives. Early years in education. Charles Philip Arthur George, the future King Charles III, was born on November 14, 1948, in London. He was the first child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. His childhood was unusual, as he became the heir to the throne from the moment he was born, which defined his life and duties. At the age of 3, Charles was proclaimed the heir to the kingdom, making him the youngest heir to the throne in British history. Charles attended various prestigious schools, including Eton College, and then studied at the University of Cambridge, where he majored in archaeology, anthropology, and history. His academic career was an essential part of his preparation for his future role as monarch. Personal life. Marriage to Diana and Camilla. One of the most discussed aspects of King Charles III's life is his personal life, particularly his marriage to Princess Diana. In 1981, Charles and Diana were married in a wedding that became one of the most iconic events in British royal history. Diana, the people's princess, was adored by the public, and in the early years of their marriage, the family was the subject of universal admiration. However, the relationship between Charles and Diana soon deteriorated, and in 1992, they announced their separation, followed by a divorce in 1996. The story of their marriage and divorce, as well as the rumors about Charles and Camilla, his current wife, became the subject of much speculation in the press. Camilla, who had been Charles's romantic interest for many years, was initially not a popular figure in the public eye. However, over time, she became an important person in Charles's life and supported him during the royal family crisis. In 2005, Charles and Camilla married, and although this marriage was the subject of numerous rumors, Camilla gradually became accepted as part of the royal family. Charitable activities. Unlike many other royal family members, King Charles III has always sought to use his fame to promote social and environmental causes. He has been a strong supporter of environmental projects and became a pioneer in the field of sustainable development. In 1976, Charles founded the Prince's Trust, a charity organization that supports young people by helping them find work, career opportunities, and mental health support. He has also been actively involved in projects to preserve nature and combat climate change, which he believes is one of the most important issues of our time. Charles III is also known for his support of organic farming, which has become a key part of his philosophy for preserving nature. His estate, Highgrove House, has been transformed into a model for organic farming. Rumors and scandals. King Charles III has often been the subject of rumors and scandals, both in his personal and public life. The most notable of these is the speculation regarding his relationship with Camilla, which became a topic of discussion during his marriage to Diana. After his divorce from Diana and amid the media frenzy, Charles and Camilla were frequently criticized for their relationship, which had begun during their marriage to Diana. Additionally, Charles became the subject of numerous political speculations when his letters and records, in which he discussed issues related to the environment and social matters with politicians, were made public. Some of these letters were perceived as interfering with government affairs, sparking a wave of criticism. While Charles has been politically active, as king, he is expected to maintain strict neutrality, but his past statements and views continue to attract public attention. King Charles III as monarch. Following the death of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022, Charles ascended to the throne. He became king at the age of 73, making him the oldest person to become monarch in British history. In his role, King Charles III continues to uphold royal traditions while also imprinting his personal touch, particularly in areas related to the environment and social justice. The issues Charles faces as monarch include preserving the reputation of the royal family and balancing modern challenges with centuries-old traditions. He must work in a rapidly changing world where the role of the monarchy remains important, but is also confronted with questions about its future and relevance in the life of the United Kingdom. Conclusion. King Charles III is a figure who has attracted attention throughout his life. From birth, he was the subject of public interest, and his path from heir to monarch has been a historic event. Despite his age and long-awaited role, Charles continues to carry out his duties with respect for traditions and a desire for change. His life, full of highs and lows, remains an important part of British history, and now, as king, he faces new challenges in a changing world.